Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
I can now actually... Yeah.
Revelio. That solves that.
That's solved. Now to get a blasting charm.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Hello, I actually look like a student now. Oh. Oh, something happened. Something happened. Yeah, nothing for settings, it was just...
Day. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say I'm...
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let's into practice, shall we?
Revelio.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
The pumpkins?
Accio. Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Okay. I now have a bomb.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Uh...
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
I know
Ominous.
there's like a 20-second delay.
We were
but
just
I
about
think-
to get some air.
I think
Care
Ominous
to join?
perfectly understands,
You're a liar,
and that's
Sebastian.
why he would tell you
I
not
heard
to.
everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I do agree with his Omnis's ideas. Sebastian needs to be careful when dealing with these things.
But he won't be, because, you know, he's completely blinded by his search for a cure.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a pretty common tale, and it's, yeah, usually doesn't end well.
Like, I'm fine with Sebastian looking into dark magic. But he needs to actually know to be careful.
Mm.
That's the difference between me and Omnis. Omnis doesn't want to look at it at all. I'm perfectly fine with looking at it.
Well, the thing is that it's like Omnis may not have the experience, but I think he's low-key wise enough to be like, yeah, the closer we get to a solution, the worse it's going to be when he finds out that you have to do something truly unforgivable to get it.
Yeah. Because Salazar Slytherin as a person is not a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a decent teacher, but he had some very dark ideas as well. So you need to be careful with what you take from him.
Revelio.
Okay. I'm not going to talk about beast breeding just yet. So, time to do some more story missions.
Honestly, and this may sound kind of corporate, like evil bullshit, but a lot of this stuff I would honestly withhold and actually drip out over a few weeks after the game launches, because there is too much shit to do. There's like
Off on another
it's
adventure,
entirely
are we?
too much.
I like that I actually have content for the money I spent on this game.
Yeah.
Revelio.
It's not too much for me. I just... Hey, there's a poacher camp on the way there. Hey guys! I'm on my morning stroll.
I'm going straight to the Hogs Head.
It's still
Or
funny to
perhaps
me
I'll
that
just
people
go
spent
now.
money on this game,
If
and
you owe me
then they were like,
gallons and
"The
you can't
whole, I'm
pay."
gonna break
Likely
it."
we'll need to
Get
Hey guys!
and then it's like, still spending money on it.
Bombarda. You're going to regret that. I'll have none of that. I'm not done with you.
No, I'm not done with you.
From above.
So,
Productive, aren't we?
Shame nobody saw that.
be glad that you're a chicken now. The other people weren't as lucky.
You should crucio the chicken. Just
I can't torture
go all the way.
the chicken,
Is
unfortunately.
Highway all right? Natty told me
The-
what the two of you did.
I have tried to
Highway's
crucio
fine. I'm
the
keeping an eye on her.
transfigured chicken.
She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hog's Head, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does
Yes!
this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
Yes!
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help. especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
This is
Whatever gave her
ill-advised.
that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
Hello,
An
guys.
entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Sure. I'll help you out with your poacher problem. I have been.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
That's not...
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
That looks like a goblin armor. Why are the goblins in the Forbidden Forest?
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
All of you are...
Seems like a quiet night.
Okay. You're stupid.
Learned that in first year, did ya?
Stupid one. Levioso.
You know that? Is that the best of your... Look alive!
Expelliarmus! Arrest the remainder.
Protego.
Admirable trick.
Bombarda.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Defender. Stupid.
Back from
Levioso.
someone get
Expelliarmus!
little pruning is in order. Where'd it go? That'll make sense.
Defender. Bombarda.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Repulsor.
Into the tent we go.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Oh, maybe it's not a link.
Hey!
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind.
I mean,
Must be more
seeing
dragons
two
here.
dragons
Poachers
fight
are
is
far too
actually
greedy
pretty
to run a fighting
exciting.
ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
I could clear out this entire hall.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Betrayus Totalis.
But yeah, sure. I'll be stealthy.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being nipped.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Cruci. Descendo. Levioso. Defendo. Confringo.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Hey boys, I'm here for...
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura.
There we go. I always wanted a pet.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element
you
of
have a
surprise will
veritable
only buy us a
zoo.
few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I wanted a dragon pet. What's up, guys?
Bombarder.
Still! Let me out, son!
Defender.
You'll have to fight eventually. Has no one ever seen your wallets these days?
Would you not put it down?
Come on.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. To get Descender. The boys have humans to worry about. Stood tough. Let me Descender.
I think it's Napoleon. I've never been one of the guys. Not your
Bombarder. Defender.
The land returns to the These are spells to be tried.
Bombarder. Places.
I'm like a baby.
Defender. Confringo. Places. Cruise. Incendies. What have you done? Expelliarmus.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
Try that.
This may have been a bad idea.
Yeah.
Suppose we'll find out.
Come on.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw
so
us,
that's
which
where
cannot
that
be
comes
good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you?
I wouldn't
I shall see
say
you back at the
prey. At least in my relations to them, I'm not exactly prey.
Always going somewhere, that one.
Okay. Let's head back to combat arena.
You can't imagine. You learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
My progress is, I think I'm better at magic than 90% of the school. Like Mad-Eye Moody once said, the practical approach is best. Although that was a Death Eater masquerading as him. Hey guys, I'm back. What's up?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucible.
Charge me.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Rest easy, my large friend.
I just no-hit the troll.
Protego. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarda. Glaciers. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy.
That was a lot easier than before as well.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
Oh, hi.
Glacier. Confringo. Levioso. Descend. Depulso. Levioso. Descend. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Descendo. Crucio. Defendo. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Bombarda. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Glaciers. Rebellion. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso.
Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo.
My mother would like to speak. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Leviosa.
That's the student who released Hogs.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defendo.
You are terrible.
Bombard.
Johnny,
Glacier.
are you quite finished? There's the student from the town.
Stupid. Stupid.
Where'd you learn your dance?
Defendo. Easily diverted. Leviosa.
Utterly pitiful, this man.
Okay, what the hell, game?
Fancy yourself liquidated.
Crucio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupid. Flipendo.
Was that your best?
Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius.
When are you going to give up?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
You're very weak. I work with Hungria. No.
Incendio.
Such arrogance.
Depulso. Incendio. Flipendo. Incendio.
Is that the best you can do?
Expelliarmus. Crucio.
What is with my frames right now?
Let me look. That looks like a rather unstable 30 FPS to me. Oh, that Crucio came out and it dropped to like at least 20. Jesus.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Okay, let me
Did
check.
it set everything back to Ultra again?
No! Which is the... What's going on? Let me... Task manager. What the fuck is going on? What's running in the background that's not supposed to be? Okay, nothing... Why the fuck is EA having something on my system right now? Everything else is... right. It just seems like Hogwarts Legacy is having a bit of a spaz out at the moment.
fight about what is a target? Won't get away with that.
Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder.
Don't you try again, I bet.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Repender. Potato.
Well played.
Stupefy. Repender. Expelliarmus.
You almost had a lucky shot. I hate that.
Incendio. Confringo.
You're clever.
Glacier.
You've defeated our intentions in the tower.
Bombarder.
This is almost too easy.
Confringo. Glacier. Descendo.
You won't defeat us all. You've been paying attention to defense against
Confringo.
You call that spell? Stop!
Defender. Bombarder. Glacier. Glacier. Confringo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Flipendo. Crucio. Defender. Bombarder. Glacier. Confringo.
There we go.
Expelliarmus. Crucio. Flipendo. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Glacier. Bombarder. Flipendo. Crucio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
We may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
There we go. So I just think there was way too many things on screen. And they were all casting shit. At my higher FOV.
Yeah, I guess that would do it.
And it's also a rather small arena. That one. So, where am I heading? I'm heading to the room of requirement for beast breeding. Okay.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Deke would like to speak with you.
The forest is full.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
How is the forest full? The hell?
It's full of a number of species. Okay, I can get better upgrades
When
now.
you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
There we go.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I
So
need
we're
to
a
do?
zoo now.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to buy more spellcrafts from the shop. Okay. I forgot about buying upgrades for the room. I have 10,000 gold. I think I have 10,000 at least. 9,000. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Now I have 10,000. Beast feeder,
Nothing like
beast
finding
pen,
just the right thing, is there?
toy box, shopping station, composter.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Okay. I just bought basically everything and emptied out my pocketbook. Oh well. if I complete one more assignment, I get a new cloak. That's something that I will be doing.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Sure.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
A snidget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next
They're
question.
not.
Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Okay, these three responses. I have a question. I know how I would know about the Founder's Relics and the Deathly Hallows. How the hell would I know about Horcruxes?
By being a fan of Harry Potter, unfortunately.
But in-game.
Yeah, that's the problem. Although I think you're not supposed to know. Ooh.
Well, the Snitchet is something you can learn about in Beast class. And Felix Felicis is something you can learn in Potions class. The Deathly Hallows are something you can find in a library. Same with the Founder's Relics. But Horcruxes are kind of a no-no magic, even in the Dark Wizarding's world.
Mm-hmm.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
It's the Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
There should really be
True or
different
false?
point values.
Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Yes and no? Yes and no.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Okay,
I'd
go
like to
ahead.
answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Okay, it was the Wizards'
The Wizards'
Council.
Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
It's the Opali.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
but the
fuck,
answer
it's the
was Camellian
Peruvian.
Vipertooth.
They're
Though
tiny.
the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
I think it's Hengist?
Hengist of...
That's right!
Yeah.
It is believed that the hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
It was a Letherfold. And they were stupid.
That's incorrect. The answer, while the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who... What is the only spell known to...
Oh, it's Patronus.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Was it a French one or was it Evangeline?
Evangeline.
That's incorrect. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle it.
In Latin, the Hogwarts motto... Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
It's not the Basilisk. I think it's
The
Ash.
Ashwine.
That's incorrect. According to parcel mouths, each of the runes paws 3 heads. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
I know where this one is. It's Mount Greylock.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
It's Amortentia.
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Are you interested in continuing on to...
Sure.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the...
That's right. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
I think it's Haversack.
Haversack.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keep. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No. The answer... Native to the European coastline. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbleless Mimble...
Correct. The Mimbleless Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford...
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The story was created by Beadle the Bard. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
West Virginia.
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Who is the Muggle Knight?
I just like how they know it has a bulletproof hide. The Snallygaster has a bulletproof hide, which means our idea that wizards in America carry guns is correct. The first thing they did when they found the new magical creature was to shoot it. And when they figured out, oh shit, it's immune to bullets, what do we do?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Give me a second. What should I get for food?
Wasn't this the Loch Ness Monster?
Yes, I know the largest one is the Loch Ness Monster. I'm getting food. Okay, what else should I get? There we go. Okay, there we go. Food got. Largest kelpie known to man is the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
It's Peveril.
Cadmus Peveril.
No, the first
Gamp?
Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the... You've answered all of my questions. You should be pleased with your... Thank you for humouring. I put the book back on
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Also, if you were wondering how I knew some of that shit, I spend way too much time reading up on Harry Potter lore.
Revelio.
Did you just self-assemble?
Bombarda.
Fucking snowman. What are you doing out in the cold, cat? You should be next to a fireplace. Have some scritches. I can't conjure you a thing of tuna. Although I would like to.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with
Hello,
all
Gareth.
our test answers into an
So,
owl.
has your
to stop
aunt been
students
taking it a
from
bit easier
cheating.
on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
You know, if he was actually
Thank you
successful,
again
the
for
Weasleys
retrieving
would
that
be
Nervous
wealthy.
artifact for me. Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Revelio.
Hello.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Oh, this one's actually a fairly simple method. Yeah. Hello.
Beautifully done.
I'll be back.
you wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Yes.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Oh. Okay.
Since our visit to Felcourt, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight.
then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I can't exactly run from them, that's the issue. Oh. Looks like I got spiders and dragons done. I've always wanted to fight a dragon.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
In.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Not enough reflection on the past. You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
turned.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Bah. Yay. Still alive. No. Check if I'm still alive. I am. Okay. Bah. Just got another quest.
Hogsmeade, here I come. This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Potato! Stupid! Defender! Bombarder!
Even more aggressive than I'd expect.
Confringo! Potato! Stupid! Bombarder!
Crucial.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy!
Surely that's the last of them.
Aloha Mora.
Okay.
Incendio! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
The absconder assassin. A remarkable thing you did there, to say the least.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. This cellar gate looks to be locked. I'll need a key to enter. Fine now, demi-guys. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. Incendio! If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Spiders.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Revelio. Revelio. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio. Exact. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Confringo. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest.
Hello.
Revelio.
Yes, OBS is still working.
Yep. I checked.
Defender. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Levioso. Descendo. Depulso. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio. Depulso. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
Someone's been bleeding spiders.
Depulso. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Revelio.
Fun.
Levioso. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Depulso. Levioso. Stupefy. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Half finished. I need to destroy all of the XLs. Confringo. Revelio.
Up we go.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
I have a new jacket, yes. It's called the top of the class jacket.
Ah.
I hope that's the last spider. Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Crucial! Levioso! Descendo! Arresto momentum! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Crucial! Flipendo! Descendo!
Okay, I don't need the slashing spell right now. It allows me to do this. There we are.
Revelio. Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry. Confringo! Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
I like how this train is only here because of Hogwarts.
What?
Because they need to enter Muggle areas. If Hogsmeade were a village all on its own, it wouldn't need a train.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio.